Hi Pisces, this is going to be your reading for August 2025. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general reads, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my reading is I'll start with the Angel Oracle guide here, and then I'll move on to traditional tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. Waiting for a card to pop out here. Perfect. Let's get started. Thank you for your patience with that. We'll only pop out when it's ready. Okay, so your message, Pisces, is yes. Yes, yes, yes. The answer is yes. Proceed, go forth, achieve, enjoy, and don't hold back. The time is now. Rise up, fly high, light up, express yourself, experience, share. This card is a huge thumbs up, and if you're making a decision, the answer is yes. Go for it. This is a time of positivity, celebration, and progress. Angels are encouraging you to let in the light and enjoy it. All of your hard work is paying off. Any endeavors, projects, opportunities before you now are getting the green light. If you've been holding off for the right time, the time is now. And you are being encouraged to take the next step. You're good to go. And if you feel scared or worried, that's okay. Invite in help. Angels are there to guide you, and they want to be part of your success. So relax and experience the joy that is unfolding for you now. What a great card to get, Pisces. All right, let's move into the reading. Here, just give me a few minutes to pull some cards. For Pisces, please. All right. Just give me a moment to feel these cards. The energy that I got kind of right away from this was this energy of kind of just too much being in our head, to be honest, Pisces. I think it's like we're having this kind of head and heart moment where maybe our gut is saying one thing and our head is saying something else. But sometimes we've got to realize that all of our thoughts are not always, a true thought. And I feels like that is kind of with this kind of reading here that I'm feeling is like, your head is kind of spiraling a bit. You're having all these thoughts, your brain kind of feels that it's overworking here, but it's kind of stopping you because you're not trusting yourself because there's something else that wants to be birthed or created here for you. This may be new beginning. And I feel with this Ace of Wands, we have two aces in reversed here, and it feels like it just kind of can't start because we're almost not allowing it to here. So it's this energy for you in August. It feels, and I'll go through all the cards, but it just feels like finding that balance and being able to kind of find that joy without having kind of everything already all figured out, and following that kind of intuition for you here. Where is it that I'm being drawn to? Where is my gut telling me to go? Instead of overthinking like all of the outcomes that could happen because of this, just trusting the gut a bit more, because I get, again, with this High Priestess in reverse, there's a little bit of intuitive blockage for yourself, and there's this creative energy here for you with this Queen of Wands. I'll go through all of that right now, but let's jump into it. So this Queen of Swords here in the reversed, it's like this energy of kind of cutting off communication. Sometimes this is overthinking. This is not really having a clear plan, or a clear strategy, because you're just kind of overthinking all the outcomes and all the situations. It's not like I'm putting all my energy on this and focusing on it, on driving it here. You might be dealing with someone else here, Pisces, that is a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but I feel this energy is almost you. Even though I have two queens here, I just don't get get this energy of kind of other people with this, is kind of what I'm feeling. I feel like it's more like your head versus your creative side. So you might be feeling like there's some challenges with you currently with like following one or the other. But with it in reversed here, and the High Priestess in reverse, it's just telling me there's some overthinking going on, or there could be some kind of negative communication happening because we just feel like we're very overwhelmed right now, or it just feels like we're all in our head and we just don't know what's right, and it's causing us to be kind of frustrated here. Okay, and the High Priestess is just saying we have a bit of blocked intuition, and Pisces is like probably the most intuitive sign here, to be honest. So I feel like if you're blocking your intuition, you're just blocking yourself. Okay, so it feels like we need to kind of get out of our head, get a little bit more grounded, and listen to that kind of intuition here, because it's trying to lead you in this kind of new direction. I have this Queen of Wands coming up upright, and I feel like it's a time to birth your kind of creative side. So if there's a new kind of creative job that you want, maybe there's a new, passionate love affair you want to have, maybe there's this new kind of, hobby that you're like, I kind of want to make this into a business. It kind of feels like now is the time here for yourself to fuel that kind of creativity, fuel that kind of energy that just wants you to create and grow and nurture and everything like that here for yourself. Wants you to be in that fire energy and less in your head energy here. Okay, and this is the Ace of Swords in reversed, and this is the Ace of Wands in reversed here as well, right? This is kind of this new start being blocked. The Ace of Swords is kind of this overthinking that we were talking about before with this kind of Queen of Swords. A little mental confusion, sometimes can be headaches. And the Ace of Wands in reverse is just saying we're not having that kind of creative new beginning or exciting new beginning. And I feel like it's because of this kind of Knight of Wands in reversed. It's this energy of maybe you're like, things start off great and then it just kind of fizzles out for me. So I just like don't know if that's going to happen here again. Like if this kind of feeling that I'm having now is going to go away. Will I be so much excited about it in like one more year? But what you're manifesting now is kind of manifesting your own joy. And so this is why I think you're getting this yes card. They're saying, yes, just do it. Yes, there's this joy manifesting for you in your life right now. We have the Sun card, which is kind of, it's funny on both. It's kind of this new baby, right? It's this kind of exciting, young, freedom kind of energy, right? Youthfulness. And it's like we're kind of manifesting that. We want to find that joy. We want to bring that joy into our life here. So with the Temperance card coming out too, it's just saying we got to balance our energy. We got to give ourselves that self-love. We got to give ourselves some time here so that we can, pour back into ourselves, pour back into our life. Because maybe you've been finding recently the joy has kind of been missing in your life, that happiness, that kind of freedom that everyone should feel in life. Yes, things aren't going to be daisies and rainbows all the time, but they're just saying, finding that joy for yourself. So if that joy is something creative, if that joy is creating something, if that joy is painting, if that joy is writing a novel, they're telling you to find that and focus on that right now, especially in August. It's like, find what brings you that kind of joy, that freedom here, because I feel like there's something else for you here. So they're saying with this yes card, they're saying, yes, Pisces, yes, go for it. Do it. Go for it. If you're feeling it, do it right now. Okay, so find that kind of balance with yourself. Fill your own cup here, whatever you kind of need to do. But you are manifesting something kind of very joyful popping into your life here. The Magician upright just says, hey, you have all the tools to do that, right? You are able to. So if you feel like, oh, well, no, it will never happen for me, you're not really using those tools properly. We have the Chariot card popping up here as well, and the Chariot card is this kind of energy of kind of moving forward here. It's like kind of full speed ahead, fast paced. It's like on the way out there. It feels good. It feels like, okay, full speed ahead. No, I like that energy for you, Cancer, sorry, Pisces. I was just thinking because this card also kind of represents Cancer. It's funny because some decks or some readers, Cancer is the moon, and some it's the Chariot, and there's kind of in the tarot world a little bit of disagreement, I guess, on that. Some people say different things. It's more how you interpret it. But it feels like this Chariot card is kind of like, yeah, full speed ahead. Here we go. We're making a decision here. The Wheel of Fortune is popping up in reverse. I kind of want to get some energy on what that could be about. feels like it's like this idea of, it's like I'm the one that's in kind of in control here. And I feel that with the kind of Chariot in as well. It's like, even if things are not going in my favor, I'm the one that's in the control. I'm the one that goes, okay, I'm going to put a stop to this, or I'm going to put my energy kind of elsewhere, or I'm going to kind of choose a different path here for myself. I don't need, these aren't my only options. And that's this kind of energy that I'm getting here. Even if it's kind of spiraling, or if you feel like things aren't going right, or you're in this kind of Queen of Swords moment, you're like, I kind of have the control to change it up. I can do it if I want. I could change my job today. I could, want to focus on something else here. And it feels like with this Page of Cups, you're having this kind of heart-to-heart conversation about maybe some of the conflicts that you've been feeling. Maybe this is in a career. Maybe this is in a relationship. Eight of Swords in reverse. You're kind of seeing things a bit clearly. You're seeing that there's kind of other options out there for you. You're removing the blindfold on yourself. So maybe where you felt stuck before, you're now like, I have the power to change things. I have the power to control things here. And with this kind of Seven of Swords, you might have felt like someone has maybe taken from you, or something's been taken for you, or maybe this has been like a long while for you. You've been battling this. It's like this job is, either physically taking from me, making me work longer hours. This relationship is taking from me because I just don't feel like myself anymore. But this is honestly this kind of whatever this taking is from you that you've been feeling. Maybe you feel like the universe has just been taking from me. Maybe I'm just in this Wheel of Fortune in reverse all the time, and I just don't feel like I'm going anywhere or moving anywhere. It all is in your power right now. It's like, yes, you are the catalyst for this change here, Pisces, and they kind of want you to do that. It's like, okay, my time to kind of change it up. It's like, well, this is the story that's being given to me. That's not the story that I am feeding back. I'm feeding back a different story. I'm feeding back a story of my happiness, my joy, my love. Even if there are circumstances here that make me don't feel like that, or make me feel like I'm losing that, I'm going to stand more strong in my joy. I'm going to stand more strong in my power and my own happiness, because this is kind of my life, and I'm going to decide what to kind of do with it. And I think that's where this power is kind of coming in for you here. King of Wands and Queens of Wands. A lot of this could be a power dynamic couple here, maybe two creative people coming together here as well. But the Page of Pentacles is like you're replanting. You're like, no, this wasn't what I wanted. This isn't what I was kind of hoping for or going for. So I'm going to plant new seeds. Something didn't work out the way I want to, and I'm making a change. I'm making a decision. I'm moving right with the Chariot card down to a new path here that's better for me, better for my life, and bringing me more joy. The King and Queen of Wands, you are this kind of creative force here, Pisces. So just trust that. Trust that you're this kind of creative force. The Empress in reverse, just saying our energy is vibing a little bit low right now. We're not really feeling like we can bring in new things into our life here. But it's just trusting your own abilities right now with this wand energy is going to be your greatest asset. Trust that you can do it. Trust that you have the ability to do it. You have the ability to bring in this joy. You have the ability to do these new challenges, because it's just that King and Queen energy is just so powerful. Okay, so just trust in that. Trust in your own power. Trust in your own creativity. Trust in your own abilities here, that you can do whatever it is that you want, right? And that's why I'm feeling this kind of fired up energy, because I feel like you're like, it's my life, my choice, right? You got a time for healing. And I feel like it's like a healing from whatever this kind of downward spiral that we were kind of feeling, or this kind of stuff that didn't work out for us here. You also got Inner Earth, which I'll read for you. You'll survive this. New solutions, new beginnings. That's what we're talking about with this Ace stuff, right? This Ace creating these new beginnings for ourselves. Inner Earth, known as Agartha, is believed to be the hidden subterranean world within the planet itself. Many ancient cultures mention this in their stories, and it's said that some of the beings of the ancient lost lands, such as Lumera, Atlantis, and Avarta, went there. Hindu and Celtic lore mention cave entrances to underground worlds, and Tibetan Buddhism refers to the secret mystical city Shambhala, which is thought to be located in the Himalayas. Many have searched for the Inner Earth in the physical world, but without success. So the mystery continues. Is it a place that exists in the physical, or another level of consciousness? There are solutions beyond what you can perceive. right? We were talking about this. I think by the end you will perceive this, right? When we get out of our head here, it sounds like you will see these other options here. Surprising outcomes to your problems and situations. Resolutions are in the best interest of all involved. If you find yourself facing an obstacle or feeling stuck, we talked about this, you have and you have no idea what to do, you're being reassured there is a way out, right? This Eight of Swords in reverse, this Two of Swords in reverse, this Chariot card. If you find yourself facing an obstacle or feeling stuck, you have no idea what to do, you're being reassured that there is a way out. You'll survive this and things will work out. If you are stuck in a rut, do something to shake up the energy and shift your thinking, right? The Queen of Swords, feeling that trapped energy. Try something you wouldn't normally do. Soon you'll see a whole new world of solutions are available. Things that were previously beyond your focus will present themselves. Helpful people, signs from the universe, support in both expected and unexpected ways are on their way to you. But first, you need to do something differently to shift your focus so you can receive them. How can you shift your energy or your outlook? And this is what we were kind of talking about, where it was in this Wheel of Fortune in reversed energy, right? Where we're just like, either we're just like, we're going to be stuck in that, we're going to feel like we're stuck in that, or we're going to be like, no, there's going to be a solution out here for me, right? This isn't my full story. I'm going to try something new, put out something more creative. It feels like maybe like start something, like maybe you just start posting online more, or maybe you start like a website, or it just feels like something, starting something new here, or being like, oh, I'm gonna maybe, start to make jewelry. I don't know, whatever it is for you here, Pisces, it just feels like there's some kind of new adventure for you. And when this kind of time for healing came out, the Temperance card, right, we're talking about feeding that back to yourself here, feeding back some of this kind of love, this self-care energy, to find that kind of hormonal balance. All right, Pisces, that was your August reading. I hope it helped.